Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to channel. You're the real MVP for putting up with an old bald potato like me. Now, today there are two things we're going to look at. Both are sections of gameplay. One of them is about gatekeeping, and I'm going to talk to you about just pre-planning a little gatekeep and something that you absolutely should be putting in your gameplay, where you take into account regular hot drop spots, the path of the airplane, all that kind of thing. And number two is finishing off a game with positioning by just basically outthinking the opponent, the old big brain time. I can't believe I just touched my head and said a meme. I'm like a wonderful unicorn. Basically, big brain time is another way of saying 500 IQ plays or 1,001 IQ plays. The IQs just keep going up and up. Anyway, watch on, enjoy, and I'll be back talking as a head in just a few minutes.
Now, if you're wondering what I'm up to, what I've done is I've had a look at the circle, and what tends to happen here is everyone lands Picado, and then they'll have to head north when the circle contracts. So I'm going to set up around power grid and stuff and see if I can't get some gatekeeping done. Did anyone land power grid? I don't know, but I don't want to be driving around in this VW bus the whole time. I'll take that. And then let's go down and see if we can't do a little bit of gatekeeping. This is what you might call an aggressive passive move. As in, it's certainly going to put me in a situation where I'm going to have issues fighting people, but I don't mind that. Park her up where I can grab it quickly if I need to get away. It's probably about 200 meters away. I'm guessing it's this side of the road. Maybe even the hills below me. There he is. Let's just keep an eyeball on him. Excellent, that was fun. Tagged him, got them both. You beaut. Now, there's a good bit of game planning and gatekeeping, I thought. Anyway, I think they are probably the guys who cleared Picado. I'm alright, I don't need any stuff.
Now, this example is more about positioning to be safe and have a very, very good chance at winning the game. And a lot of this comes from understanding the terrain and experience at actually being successful in these situations. But in this section of Sanhok, up the very northwest top end of the map, there are a lot of mountains and a lot of hilly areas that you can only access via certain parts. Now, the real key here is that there are people further to my west, and they have made the mistake of going out on the ledges to get shots. Now, you can see there are large swathes of green that go up to these mountaintops that you can use to access. I am a little bit lower. I'm above the waterline, so to speak, sea level, but I'm below the very top peak. And the joy of this for me is that if I get in strife, I can actually go back down into the valley, swoop around and climb up. The guys that have gone out in these ledges have great sniper shots. There's no denying that. They have the best shots, but they are literally betting everything on the idea that the map is going to go to them. The circle is going to go to them. And that is a foolish bet. As we all know in PUBG Mobile, it's absolutely guaranteed that the circle is going to go to the guy who is in the place that you least want to be. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. I have put myself in a situation where I'm middle map. I'm middle of the circle. I often like to hug the edges as circles contract, but in this case, I have got a dose of preventative medicine in. By that I mean that the edges would be perfect, but if the edges contract to this center here and they have to come up this mountain, it is all kinds of ugly. So you're going to see I am just basically waiting and holding. Now there's an AWM up there. I'm I mean, it's obvious there's an AWM up there. We can all see the kill feed. And if you're not watching the kill feed and reading who's doing what to whom, you really should do. And I'm looking at all the standard sniper spots up the top of that map. Someone else has gone to the very, very top of the hill as well. Now, there is a huge valley between this mountain and that mountain there. Look at the map. I'm checking it out. I'm very comfortable with that map. I still have access to there if I need to. And at the moment, there's no need to go any further than behind. This is my rock. There are many like it, but this rock is mine. They're up there bashing each other. Happy days. They can bash each other for the rest of the map as far as I'm concerned. All I have to worry about, there he is. Okay, cool. Now, the reason I'm poking that again might seem a bit crazy, but if he's using a single-shot bolt-action rifle, there's a reload involved. So that's like a free section where I can make a couple of hit point trades. No big deal. So he knows where I am. I know where he is. I'm going to top up and let them keep fighting it out over there. Now, positioning is everything in PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile is obviously about survival. Any kind of battle royale game, you want to survive first and foremost. And I'm peeking the left side of the rock because you can see there are trees there, which makes it very, very tough for this bloke to actually get involved. And he is an easy target. Look at him. I'm holding him in place. I'm offering him a gunfight. And the whole time that he is there, I am absolutely stoked. Look at where the map is. Look at where the circle is. I'm on the very, very western edge of the circle. And as the clock ticks down and this guy doesn't react and doesn't make that move, I just know that there is going to be a big drop in player numbers as soon as the blue zone goes up to the edge of that canyon. And if you look at the minimap, you can see that the edge of the canyon is not going to be included in the next zone. This is brilliant. As far as I'm concerned, I've got a level 3 helmet. I can take a headshot from a Kar98 or an M24 and not fall down. I'm just going to keep poking this. I'm going to keep this guy locked in. I'm going to keep his squad locked in. Anyone that's up there is going to have a good time. And you're going to see on the kill feed, which we should always be watching, as the circle contracts, there will be people falling down. 8 people left. The guy with the AWM has just got knocked and killed, or rather just been killed flat out. No knocking. Here comes the blue zone. That lovely sheet of blue purpose. There's a fall. There's the first fall. There's the second fall. The blue zone's about to bring another one up. And this is all positioning. This is literally getting stuck and just stuck in the mindset that you've got to get that kill and not watching the minimap, not looking at what's going down. There we are. There's our mate. Hit him. He's just dropped a long way. And there's a whole bunch there. There's our fall. We've just wiped, like a whole bunch of guys have just fallen to their death down there. And the play zone has cleared them. All good for us. And we now are at the top of the map. We move to the other side of the circle where we're expecting people to be pushing up, dominate our own personal space, and walk away a winner. This last guy actually does a very, very cool thing. Something that I've done a lot of, and I've actually done videos on before, where he chucks ghost smokes where he's not ever going to be pushing up from, but I'm expecting those smokes to be where he is pushing up from. So I focus in on the smokes and he nearly gets me with it. God bless him. He does a really, really good job. I waste all my ordnance chucking greens and mollies down there at the smokes, and the grub is nowhere near it. You're going to see in just a second. He's done a really great job there. That's he got me good and proper, trolled me very, very hard. He's nowhere near there. He's absolutely nowhere near there. He's on my left as I'm looking now. What a glorious grub. I love a little bit of thinking man's gameplay. We end up winning this one though, and it's if he can think like that and he's intelligent enough to be doing that, then you know that he's absolutely good enough to win the game. But you know, we just got the position first, and we were all about the position. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys like the content still. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. And until next time, look after yourselves. Stay safe in the battlefield. Remember to follow me on Instagram. I'm giving away UC every 1,000 followers. That's instagram.com/thebushka. And until next time, bye for now.